Hey, what's up guys? My name's Alex, aka ExclusivelyLex. This is my Let's Play video for This is the Police by Weappy Studios. I was fortunate enough to get a review copy of this game, but this video itself is just going to be gameplay, just a Let's Play itself. The review itself is not going to go up until Monday, July 27th. The game is out July 28th. You can pick it up on Mac, Linux, and of course you can pick it up on Steam. This is a strategy adventure game. You have different situations that come towards you. Of course, you are the police. The way that you choose how to react to those situations is pretty much up to you. So let's jump in. Let's see how I react to them, right? And just as a quick warning to some of you guys out there, this game does have suggested themes and infrequent use of foul language. Alright, let's begin. Alright, so I've been looking forward to this game. Pretty much seeing how it is ever since I saw the Kickstarter, so we'll see what happens here. Golden Bird, Mayor Rogers was ex-maniac. The fact, Freeburg's #1 paper, Mark or 2 to be shown in Freeburg the day before the worldwide premiere by the mayor's personal request. City Hall confirms rumors of Jack Boyd's resignation. Work. You have like different stuff for it, giving you different scenarios and stuff like that. One for it.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away. Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freeburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers.
That's crazy.
It helps me remember who I am.
So you're gonna give
the fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher.
Voice acting's pretty good though.
This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell.
Oh shit.
Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. And I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them.
Is that the press? Yeah, that's the press.
I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
Like that's the best way to tell a lie, apparently. Morning. Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or you know about it in advance? Surprise, the mayor discussed it with me. I've been expecting this bullshit from the mayor. Wow, you can actually choose it. Let's go with the mayor discussed it with me. Mayor Rogers told me that he wants a fresh face running Freeburg PD. So no, it didn't come as a surprise. Do you already know the name of the successor? No. Of course not, and I don't think the mayor's office knows who it is either. After the recent corruption scandal, your deputy Francis Kendrick said he'd soon be voluntarily resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? No way. I think I have honest people, right? I mean, I would want to say all my police department people are honest. He's made up his mind to leave. I don't see anything affecting that decision. Keep in context, like, I mean, keep in mind, I'm coming in with no context, so I don't have no idea what's going on. Although Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe that police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about this? No comment. Dude, no, you can never say anything on that. Usually I prefer to answer all your questions, but in this situation, I gotta say no comment. I mean, what can you answer to that, right? Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? Definitely not. That's not possible. Mayor Rogers is a true professional and he makes his decisions carefully. There's no place in her job for hard feelings. Thank you. Quick and easy. Right?
How's the
Get in
bat
and out of
today,
there.
Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
I like the art style though, it's pretty nice. Voice acting is top notch though, for sure. Back pain. When it's chronic, if you had it by cause an accident, you know. Pops up a cigar though.
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell.
Rude and arrogant.
White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt,
What the hell?
and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
So those questions that I answered to the
Jack,
press. What the
I
hell?
was hoping to
I had
catch
the wrong
you after
information.
the press conference. You ran away so quick.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
You wanted to pop
Well,
open a cigar, right?
This morning
Wanna
I
smoke
signed a
that?
ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here
What the
either.
hell?
Soon enough, I won't be here at all.
I don't know if it's a friendly relationship with them or not. I mean, he obviously just
If
talks to him
that's
like
what
he's a
I
friend.
wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
The
Then how
villain
am I
telling you to be
supposed
the
to
hero.
scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself.
Of course not.
I'm not planning to retire anytime soon.
Did he just take the cigar out of his hand?
180 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me.
So this is what it means. Like I get my choice whether to act up.
I have a new assistant,
quiet.
Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
I'll do my best.
And quit smoking up the office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
That's one way to do it.
I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
That's one way to go quiet, huh? Jack Boyd on his resignation asked the mayor. Francis Kendrick could replace Boyd. People await a fresh look from next. Go to work. And the car turned. I thought the car turned on the first time. I guess it didn't. There it goes. Took him 3 damn times.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts.
Don't think you can buddy up with somebody. And who's that?
My deputy, Francis Kendrick. He recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered.
How was he accused if there's no evidence?
I need that
though?
file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
So then is he probably innocent then, or is he just taking a fall for somebody? Oh, it's crazy. Alright, would you like to receive tips about how the game works? Yes. This right here says, I'm a 6-year-old police chief a few months away from retirement. I don't need anyone telling me what to do my job. Show me what you got. I'm not the police chief that's retiring. The character I'm playing is. So let's go. Show me what you got. Freeburg PD organizes upcoming work assignments and shifts for today and tomorrow. Every shift, officers respond to crimes in progress and detectives continue their investigations. You can freely move employees between shifts. All officers and detectives possess several important characteristics. Professionalism shows the overall efficiency level of your policemen. A figure around 150 is considered average. Any policeman who falls short of this mark is not entirely reliable, while those whose professionalism is considerably higher than average are a safe bet, even in a pinch. An individual's level of professionalism may rise and fall over the course of the career. Energy shows how tired your policemen are. The less energy your people have, the less reliable your work. And a policeman who is exhausted might fall asleep at the wheel or make a critical error on the job. Fuck. Your employees lose 1 point of energy after each working day and restores 1 point after each day of rest. So I mean, it's telling me like I can put them like as far as the shifts whenever. So like if I put one at night and then the morning, pretty much making it work a double shift. Like I shouldn't put them again at night because that's the third shift. They're gonna be super tired, so they need to go home and sleep. Your employees don't tell you everything. Some additional characteristics are hidden from view. For instance, some cops are lazy and will come up with any reason they can think to take a day off, while others like to drink too much. You can only guess about these things, but you should be able to draw your own conclusions based on behaviors of your employees. Alright, we have Shift B. So anything above 150 is reliable. So, wow, look at this one. She's like... Alright, start the day. This is what we have in Shift B. We have Kochi, Entry Purdy, Ruby, Austin, Price, and SWATs. Responding to calls in this bread and butter police work. You need to send your officers to the crime scene before the timer expires. This music is good. A mark on the map shows where the call came from. The farther away the destination is from the police station, the longer it will take your officers to travel back and forth. So the longer your people will be tied up and available before coming to work. Okay. 15. Everyday mall. The easiest way to determine how difficult the task might be is to check how many units are allowed to send in your call. The more units you can send, the more serious the alleged threat. Particularly risky missions give you the option of sending SWAT, but they must be accompanied by at least one officer. So I send SWAT to them all for a hit and run. But the number of slots is not the only thing to consider. Any available information from the location of the crime scene to the presence of weapons and so on. All of this can tell you how seriously each case should be taken. A mission might look simple at first glance until it turns out to a brutal meat grinder on a serious call. Or a serious call can come in which turned out to be a false alarm. A married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot back over a homeless man. Dude, holy crap, he was digging through the trash can. The driver jumped out of help but got back in the van and quickly left once he saw that he hit a bump. Like, whatever. Alright, so we want to send in probably, let's go with Freddie. And then Austin. So I want to send somebody that's, I know it's going to be good, but then somebody that's kind of reliable to see how well they work together. So let's go ahead and proceed. They're going to have to take, statements and stuff like that. And then as you can see, it's taking the sneak route there. It tells me who's there. The last picture show theater. Fight. The last picture show theater. A theater manager reports that during a show on a citizen's cane, a drunk man attempted to force his way into the theater carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. When he was denied entry, he finally attacked the cashier. Is currently fighting with a theater security guard. What? Alright, dude. Dochi and Tsubaki. Handle it. The thing is, I can't really send anybody, so I'm trying to send them like kind of like together, like whether like the reliability of them is higher and lower and stuff like that, so I can kind of see how they work together and see if it'll be good enough for me. Huh? Yo, what the hell? Hit and run report. When everything goes well, the police captures the criminal and nobody dies. But the fact is, sometimes the criminal manages to escape. They try to avoid any dead cops or civilians. What the hell? Dead cops will hurt your roster and dead citizens bother the mayor more than anyone else. I mean, obviously. Offender caught, officers are harmed. Nice. And like as you see, Austin goes up. That's good. So like it can kind of make it more reliable. That's good. So I'm gonna have to send Price to out once one of these, probably with like Kochi. See if they can work together and like have that up. Right? Nice. Officers unharmed, offender caught. Oh, but I mean, we didn't. That wasn't our fault, dude. Dude, civilian kill. Holy shit. That's kind of like Jesus. On robbery suburb. 3 teenagers armed with a shotgun had robbed the videotape store and made off with the whole collection of adult movies. The criminals fled. Adult movies, come on, kids. The criminals fled in the car, but the store manager wrote down the car's license plate. The owner is one Janet Brown, who lives in the suburbs. Alright, so I cannot send SWAT. I can't send anybody else because they're still not back. Let's see the other one. Fight. Johnson, Jurgen, and Kat's law firm. A brother and sister clasped each other went over the deceased father's will. According to one of the lawyers, we don't dare separate them, and the hospital guard is off duty tonight. Alright, so I'm gonna send Yanzi and Price. And then I'm gonna wait for Kochi to come back so I can send Kochi and Purdy. Or maybe Kochi and SWAT. Yeah, because it's freaking crazy. Can I send SWAT? No. Oh, I can't send SWAT. I can't even send support. Okay. So Kochi and then Purdy. Those things, they're both reliable and stuff like that, but let's see what happens. I mean, they're gonna take longer because it's a longer route, like 25, I guess, to be there. 412A is a passerby saw some teenagers attack an elderly musician. They're running with his guitar and money. Oh, this one's even harder. Okay, so I can send Zubaki, Austin. Should be good enough that way. Dude, I have all my officers out, so if somebody needs something, I won't be able to get to them, huh? All right, we got the fight report. Let's see what we got. Offender escaped. Officers are unharmed. Oh, dude, Price, come on! You're like bringing us down here. All right, Yanzi's gonna come back though, so that's good. What was it flickering? When your cops aren't sure how to proceed, they might contact you and ask you to handle the situation. Try to deal with whatever comes up, but don't waste your time on all this stuff. Don't waste all your time on this stuff. You have plenty of other problems on your plate. Proceed. The vehicle in question is parked right outside the Browns' residence. The sound of moans, loud laughter can be heard through the living room window. Turn on the siren loudspeaker and shout to the houses surrounded. Actually, let's go with knock on door, please. Nice. Officers unharmed, no civilians injured, and caught. Nice. Alright, so Yancy should be coming back with Price. Zubaki and Austin about to get there. Report. Oh, they escaped. Officers unharmed. Damn, they're resilience. Their reliability went down. Holy crap. I guess I can end the day. Should I wait for them to come back, or what's going on? Alright, end the day, 2100. If you think you'll need a couple extra hands tomorrow, you can order any cops come the next day and work overtime. But if they're working flat out, they'll be much more exhausted. Somebody's bound to make a mistake. Okay. The only person I want to come back. So it tells me shift A and shift B. I kind of want to make maybe Zubagi. Dude. Alright, let's go with Zubaki. No, I'm gonna end the day there, and like just let it shift on its own. Let's see who we have.
Used to be when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story.
Definitely something with him.
Kendrick
something
isn't
about a
just
story.
crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal
think he did it,
Affairs
maybe.
raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages. Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years he's
wow.
played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point, every stolen dollar brings more
Maybe he is
misery
at
than
fault
anything
because of
else.
his history. Yeah,
Probably
crazy.
sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
They're your friends. Crazy though.
Called all of the
mean, you know.
people on that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
I mean, he's still
And what
working.
kind
he's
of
still
business
thorough,
are we
though.
talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will
What?
vary depending
Payments?
on the situation
What the hell
and
is
who
this?
you're
What the hell am I
dealing
getting into?
with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you.
That's the hard part. Like you're
And-
trying to clean it
and
up.
one more
you know?
thing,
It's
Jack.
like you can't go after all the bad
I
guys.
remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Sand.
Am I supposed to know that name?
Christopher G. Sand. Everyone
Sounds better
knows
with
the
the
name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry.
Hey,
You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city.
that's one way to keep
Goes
quiet.
back as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules.
Doesn't get
He
his hands
rarely
dirty.
involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies.
Those are the hardest people.
Hardly
to find.
needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands
It's
dirty.
like, how do you get to the person? that
People
doesn't get their
sometimes
hands dirty?
mistake
You
his
can't.
quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price. In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper
It's
reported
like,
it.
how do you make sure you deal with them?
Frank,
sure
I don't
they
want to
get rid
hear
of-
you say that name again.
then you
Jack,
tell the
please
newspapers.
listen to me.
Or
I'm
them.
in with these
Everybody knows what
guys.
happened.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of
Crazy.
business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.
But I guess this guy is known for corruption. I mean, he's already said I'm with them, like with the gang people. Day 3. Francis Kendrick announces retirement date. Construction of cinema museum postponed again. The fact: legendary singer Gennaro Crespo comes to Freeburg. Go to work. Does it always take this guy 3 times to turn his car? Yeah, it looks like it. Asking for a day off. When a police officer is too tired to be effective, you will ask for a day off. Sometimes officers will request days off even when they're at full strength. Some of the reasons you hear are far-fetched, while some are very serious. Don't overindulge your subordinates, but don't antagonize them either. Remember that everybody's got secrets, and you gotta make sure these guys have your back. So it's like, you know, they're cops, you gotta stick with them or not, you know? In addition to the performance ratings, police officers also possess rank. Employees begin at the lowest rank can be elevated in rank with 1, 2, or 3 stripes. Once a week, you can pass out stripes and improve the rank of any employee. If you think they know them worthy of the honor some week, you can postpone the ceremony until later. Insignias won't go out until your people are ready. Oh. I give them 2. Nice. Employees of rank not only increase in professionalism, but also learn to command. Whenever a ranking officer is on the scene, his or her colleagues are most likely to perform better than usual. Sometimes when cops get ranked, they start thinking more seriously about their service. This can mean less drinking and more time spent on the job. Some of them might even turn out to be dependable. Maybe. Alright, so we have badges. Well, freaking Snowball needs to get one. Because look at that. Look at that overall reliability. Jesus. And then I don't know anybody else, so let's go ahead and start the day. I'll wait for the badge there. Freeburg is one of those cities where you listen to what they say or nothing at all. You can always select any song from your collection and play it any time, just like in real life. Well, the life of your grandfather. Oh, so this guy's a grandfather, so I'm playing through the story. I have different songs to play here. Okay. Let's go with the first one. Sweet Ginger Green. Music is good in this game. I gotta admit. Just learn how to hire and fire cops. What music did fucking learn how to hire and fire cops? Bears. Police station. Labor markets. You have a certain number of paid job openings for which you can hire any available applicant. Job slots are separated between the officer and detectives. Okay. Hire for shift A, hire for shift B, hire for shift B. Now detective slots. Personnel. Want to free up a slot? Time to fire somebody. Yeah, price. I am sorry. If you have legal grounds for termination, no one will ask any questions. You might need to fire them anyway. Legality be damned. But that can land you in the judicial proceedings, and other staff will become more worried about job security than they are about doing their jobs. Another way to free up a slot is to have a police officer killed. But that's not really a valid option, right? What the hell? Fired legally. Didn't come to work. Came to work drunk. Failed 3 assignments in a row. Too old. Oh, wow. Fired legally. Nope. Sure way I can stop that? I didn't mean to. Okay. Alright. Bring in for shift A. I didn't mean to like freaking fire her for that. Holy crap. Oh, that was Roy. Price. It's the reliability that's like messing me up, man. Dude, I'm sorry, Roy. Okay. I need somebody for shift A. Bring on for shift A. Alright, close and close this up. Yeah, I didn't mean to fire him for being too old. That's, oh my god. Vandalism. St. John's Cathedral received a frightening call from the local cathedral. This morning, the abbot discovered that someone entered the old cemetery during the night. The old yard's tombstones are painted with satanic signs and some have been broken into pieces. These are even traces of a shovel, but the abbot would not say more. I'm not sending Snowball for that. I mean, look at that, dude. That's like straight up reliability. I'm sending like a Zamadi, and I'll let you handle it by yourself around, dude. Fine. If he does well, like maybe like his reliability will go up just on his own, and then I'll have more people for the rest. Atticus Tower. Businessman Harley Jones, looking out his window, saw 2 teenagers scratching offensive slogans on his new car. Why does it have 3? There's no reason for 3. Robbins, check it out. With Birch. Dude, Birch and Birch Jr. What the hell? Reliability is like, whew. Dude, the crown, like straight up to the third. Crazy. But choose other songs, right? Alright, let's choose another one. Billabong. Billabong. Nice. Ports. Offender escaped. Officer unarmed. -10, of course. Damn it, you're so good. Eddie's Burgers. Eddie's Burgers. A waitress named Mila reports that she just served a chicken Eddie and a Diet Coke to a dangerous criminal who she's seen on television just this morning. The culprit is sitting at the window eating a burger. Okay, Stovall. And rent. Alright, proceed. I could have waited for maybe like Zamadi and then send them together. Van doesn't report. Offender escaped officer unharmed. Dude, that ability is like going through the gutter right now. Holy crap. This game is like so chill. Like it's kind of one of those games to kind of just like play at night. Like choose. Do you want to be a good cop? Do you want to be a bad cop? Like how do you want to proceed? You know. The waitress had mistaken retired officer Frank Nero for the fugitive in question. False alarm. Oh, okay. At least they're coming back already though, so that's good. King Louis nightclub. Mr. Boyd, my bouncer stuffed himself with Mexican food again, and now he can't leave the bathroom. And the line outside the club is going around the block. We need to post someone who can tell the cool guys from the idiots. All right, Robbins, I messed up on the last one, and they got away. I'll give you this one so you can kind of tell who the good guys are, who the cool people are. I sent him an errand and it messed up, a job and it messed up, so I gotta kind of send him something a little bit easy that maybe he could do, give me some reliability back on it. Zamadi probably another good choice, but Zamadi is not really that reliable, so I gotta send him somebody. Maybe with like another Stonewall. Drug sales. Whoa. Christopher G. Sands Ice Arena. An anonymous call just came in. A clown carrying balloons at the skating rink and selling crack to teenagers. Dude, Stonewall and Zamadi for sure, dude. That's drugs to teenagers, and we gotta take care of that now. Again, this is crazy because you can go all crazy. Sorry, Chief Boyd, but I quit. In one night, I earned more cash than I get in a month working for the FPD. Mr. Sorkin said he wouldn't mind taking me on. I guess I just wasn't cut to be a cop. Robbins, are you kidding me? Oh, I shouldn't have done that, dude. I should have sent somebody crappy like Birch Jr. or something. I just lost a good, reliable man. What the hell? Thank you for your help, Mr. Boyd. What? How do I not take that? Have to take that? What? I couldn't choose not to take it. Suicide threat. A naked man carrying a canister of gasoline has threatened to set himself on fire unless his favorite chewing gum becomes popular again. Whoa. I don't have anybody else, huh? Crap. Alright, Grant. Birch. They're like unreliable max, but I have nobody else. Freaking Robbins quit. I fired Roy. Roy's not good enough anyway. As police arrive, a clown is seen making a balloon animal for the kids. Cover up in a raincoat and pretend to be an illicit customer. Carefully watch the clown from the stands. Take the clown and rice and round up in the rinses. Carefully watch the clown from the stands. Offender caught. Hey, officers unarmed. That's what I'm talking about. Got him, dude. Robbins, what the hell, Robbins? I'm still kind of like crazy about that. He literally quit on me. He was like, I'm out. Offender escape. Officer unarmed. -10. Whatever. So they're gonna come back in today. I'm not gonna worry about them right now. Let's just end the day. I'm not gonna switch anybody for shift A. If I need it for shift A, I'll bring somebody from shift B. I'll probably hire somebody though. Rosebeard reveal his identity when the right time comes. Enemies using feminists to destroy Freeburg, and feminist organization denied official registration. Game is fun though. It's kind of relaxing, calm.
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Hello, my name is Steve, and you're Jack Boyd, is that right?
To get to my front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills. Laura doesn't go in for religion either, but according to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention.
Dude, I tell
she
them
patiently listens to them, asks them questions, regales them with pastries, and never once dropping a hint of condescension. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch, and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask them not to bother me.
Quietly.
Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time.
Okay, just
another couple weeks at this rate, and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shots.
Crazy.
In my life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to. Normally, when a wife is going to leave home, she'll make a scene, or at least sit everyone down for a serious conversation.
What happened to his wife?
But Laura just disappeared.
Okay.
The children in the stories always stand on the side of the mother, but all three of our sons supported me.
I wonder where she left.
The in-laws always blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. But now Sally, Laura's mother, well, we sort of have a pact. The fellow Laura ran off with is young enough to be her son.
Oh,
I
she
hear
ran
he's
with
30
somebody.
years old.
Okay.
Of all the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that.
Seriously,
Fortunately,
that's like the only
Laura's
thing.
mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but he'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out. So
That's
we have an
crazy,
agreement. Sally's going to track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid, which of course means anything at all. It's a crazy situation. I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book. But I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally. So for the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
I guess you can't use police resources for that, right? Because you know that she left.
Hello.
Not kidnapped or whatever.
Mrs. Markham, this is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects, or whatever you like to say at your police building.
At my police
Yo,
building,
prime
we
detective
find
right
people
there.
faster than a funny old woman chirping on the phone with my wife's girlfriends.
Oh, you're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They'd give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm
Yeah.
a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy. I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You got no passion. It's why Laura left you.
Let's not go back into that,
Yeah.
Sally. Find
Big
my
digging that
wife,
knife,
and we
like,
can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call, and my patience is running thin. Laura, if you've stopped loving me, I'll let you go. I can't expect the impossible from you. Just don't let me die out here, okay?
All the man asked for. That's crazy. They left him for. And there you have it, folks. A quick look into pretty much the game called This Is the Police. So I mean, there's more stuff that happens. Of course, there's detective work that needs to go in. There's tensions that need to be brought up, and of course, the way that you have to get rid of some people, whether you choose to be a good guy or bad guy. More gameplay videos will be uploaded as time comes along and when the game is released. And of course, don't forget the review of that game itself will be up Monday, July 27th.